Sit down, shut your mouths,
and watch The Gift of Gabe. Yo, party peeps, what is up? It's your boy, the best gabber in the biz. The first episode of Dynamite post All In on the road to All Out, just 10 days away, is officially in the books. And man, a lot of stuff went down. So let's gab about it. First things first, I'm going to talk only really a little bit about this because we have no idea what the hell is going to happen next, where this is going. Jon Moxley is back in AEW after a well-deserved 2-month vacation since Forbidden Door. You know, basically, bro, I've been waiting like 2 years for this vacay, and, you know, if you were all there, you know the circumstances of why he had to stay, and bro just had to keep, you know, being the ace of AEW. But he finally came back tonight, and from the second he came out, like, the new music, it might have been his like Death Rider music from New Japan, or maybe something new, I don't know, but the whole vibe about him, it was different. He was walking with a whole different purpose. First, he wanted to talk to Darby Allin. He's not here tonight. Curious where that's going to go. You know, they've had their history here in AEW before. They once fought over the World Championship. So that's interesting. But then he looked right in Tony Schiavone right in the eye before he was about to leave and said, this is not your company anymore. And eventually you're all going to find that out. And we're like, what the hell is going on with that? And then right before the end of the show with the Danielson segment, Marina Shafir was with them, and she beat down some like security goons backstage, and they're clearly together. Are they, like, is Moxley building his own new group? Is he against what the BCC has been doing because they brought in Pac and Outsider, like, and immediately won championships with him? I will say one thing. I don't think this involves Shane McMahon. People were trying to be like, yo, this might involve Shane. Highly doubt it. If he does get brought in, I think that's for, like, business stuff, you know, like, not really on-screen stuff. Like, because this is Mox level big, and I highly doubt they're going to really bring him in for that. And, you know, the haters who are just like, oh, they need McMahon to be Shane McMahon to be relevant, like, dude, just shut up. You are beyond stupid. But I am very curious. I do like the foundation they're already laying for this, and I love that we're like, where the hell is this going? And I have this weird feeling it's gonna be something really good, you know, especially because like Moxley's a part of it. Like, but I am very curious. Mox, what do you mean? What do you mean that this is not our company anymore?
What?
You guys, after an awesome battle between the Stone Pitbull and our favorite anxious Millennial Cowboy who's losing his mind, we got the moment we all have been waiting for. The promo battle between Swerve and Hangman, reigniting the feud that we just never want to end. And it has now been made official. Hangman versus Swerve Part 4 at All Out inside of a 15-foot high steel cage. Let's go. Dude, these two were going bar for bar, just like old times, man. Like I said, this feud can never end because it's just good tingles. Oh, but the main thing I've always loved about this feud, especially at this point, is that neither man is wrong. Swerve and everything he said about Hangman was right. Hangman's spiral has been focused so much on Swerve. It has cost him chance after chance at winning the world title in the Owen, and even in the Casino Gauntlet just this past Sunday, and even freaking cost him his team a win back at Blood and Guts because he was so focused on Swerve, he didn't even care about the rest of the match. He only cared about getting his hands on Swerve, making his life pay, burning his world to the ground. Meanwhile, his obsession with Swerve, like Swerve said, has caused his career to go up in flames. But on the other side of the coin, Hangman is 1,000% right. These guys have gone at it 3 times one-on-one up to this point. Wrestle Dream and Full Gear last year, and earlier this year on Dynamite to a 30-minute time limit draw. And in not one of those scenarios has Swerve been able to beat Hangman concisely, definitively, all by himself. He needed Nana to help him win at Wrestle Dream. He needed Nana and Brian Cage at Full Gear. And then earlier this year, 30-minute time limit draw. 30 minutes they went to war. And Swerve could not beat Hangman with no interference. Now, yeah, you could argue that Swerve is going to win this match, finally beat Hangman, you know, without the interference. But I'm not thinking that. I think Hangman finally wins this match. I don't think Hangman can get any more insane than he already is by losing to Swerve again. He's already lost his shit. Like, he's already lost it. I think Hangman needs to win this match to finally then have something over Swerve. Because up to this point, Swerve has so many things over Hangman, including being the AEW World Champion, and Hangman couldn't stop it. Like, this is Hangman's match to win. Personally, I think it goes like this. Hangman beats Swerve at All Out inside the steel cage, basically becomes number one contender for the AEW World title, beats Danielson at Wrestle Dream, retires him, huge like heat moment, and then we get Hangman Swerve one more time at Full Gear, crazy ass stipulation again. Hangman wins, we're tied 2-2 and 1 apiece. And then down the line someday, we can have Hangman Swerve one last go around with the score even to finally decide this rivalry once and for all and really decide what this feud has been about from the very beginning, and that is who is the best. So that's my case. I could be 1,000% wrong. The match is going to be phenomenal either way, just like every other time these guys have stepped in the ring with each other. It's going to be literally bloody cinema. But I really think Hangman has to win this match, and I think he will leave All Out, leave that steel cage a bloody mess, but with his hand raised high. And for that moment, finally, having slayed the demon of his life, Swerve Strickland. You guys, All Out is just shaping up as expected to just be a match card where everybody is out for blood, and another match got made official for that is Garcia versus MJF. But like we have been made clear before, this ain't no dancing Danny Garcia. This is Red Death. Bro is coming to beat MJF's ass, coming like he said to break MJF's neck. Bro chucked that freaking microphone at him like, it almost whacked MJF around that, bro. Like, oh, dude, that shit was awesome. I cannot wait for this match. I don't think they're going to stop here at All Out. I do not think that's where this match stops. I could see it going either way. I feel like Garcia probably has to win, but I don't think MJF is going to drop 2 matches in a row. And I would guess that they're going to have a match here at All Out, just normal, but then they're going to have another match at like Wrestle Dream under some kind of stipulation, like a street fight, maybe even Texas Death. I don't know. Dog collar, I don't freaking know. They're going to end up splitting those matches like, in some way, shape, or form. So I'll just say this. This match is going to be incredible, and I will say that Daniel Garcia leaves this feud, like the second match, with his hand held high. As for what happens in this match, like I said, I don't know, but it's going to be... it's not even going to be an in-ring classic. It's just going to be a straight-up fight. Because, you know, Garcia already went all in and freaking pawning off MJF's ring in order to get to London to screw him out of the American Championship and literally make him no longer want to be an American citizen. And he's about to go all out in his rage to just beat MJF's ass and break his neck and make him pay for putting him on the shelf and doing what he did to him in front of his own family. And he may not be dancing now, but he's going to be looking to just dance over the body over MJF when it is mangled and he is basically just in the dirt. You guys, tonight was Ricochet's AEW debut, the first of many great matches and the beginning of his rise to AEW World Championship glory. He defeated Kyle Fletcher. Match was super dope. And then, you know, right when the dust settled, Will Ospreay, the international champion, comes out to, you know, greet his old-time, you know, friend, rival, whatever you guys want to call him. Before he can even say one word, shabam! Pack from behind. Now, keep in mind, most times, you know, this backstage attack is just like, boom, like a punch right to the back of the head. And that's what I thought Pack was going to do. Or maybe, like, wait for Ospreay to turn around, super kick him in the face. He didn't do any of that. Pack, in bastard fashion, literally hit Ospreay with a poison Rana on the freaking stage. My God. And then said, yo, Ricochet, welcome to the club, bud, but this is my house. Get to the back of the line, you fucking bum. This guy is mine. You're not taking my share. Nah. It's not happening. Now, obviously, Ospreay is going to end up beating Pac at All Out. His second reign just started, and Pac's already won half of the trios, 1/3 of the AEW World Trios champions. So while this will be a phenomenal match and, you know, actually a definitive match, because last time they fought in 2019, only time limit draw, Ospreay will finally actually prove that he's better than Pac on that night. I do think the fact that they are already had for a second Ospreay Ricochet. They definitely are going to run this match soon, so this is either going to happen one of two ways. One, Wrestle Dream Ricochet versus Ospreay, first time in AEW for the International Championship, or kind of what I'm hoping, Ricochet versus Ospreay at Grand Slam for the International Championship. Now, why would I prefer Grand Slam? Because if you don't understand how this shit works, and if you haven't been watching the channel, I go to Grand Slam literally every year, and now I want to be sitting in that seat and watching Ricochet versus Ospreay in front of my eyes, blowing my mind. So, if this gets to happen at Grand Slam, please, thank you, and I will take it. But I will not gloss over the bastard because I don't want him popping out from some random place and poisoning me because I'm not a wrestler. I'll probably just break my neck right there. He's a bastard. He'd probably laugh over that shit. God dang it, I probably would deserve it if I actually overlooked him. So, Pac, not overlooking you. You got Ospreay first shot. Go out there, kill it at All Out, and, just show why you're the bastard. But, sorry, dude, you're not going to walk out as the International Champion. Don't take me out, bro. Just repping the aerial assassin. Guys, tonight was a very somber moment for AEW and for professional wrestling. Because we found out tonight, even after his amazing championship victory at All In front of 55,000 people, the new AEW World Champion Bryan Danielson, sadly, is going to retire from full-time wrestling. After he loses the AEW World Championship.
Yes.
And that will not be any time soon. Most likely will be Wrestle Dream. But it's not happening tomorrow. It didn't happen today. Danielson is not going anywhere. And he said, bro, whoever wants this, first come, first served. In the words of a great and soon-to-be 17-time world champion John Cena, you want some, come get some. And who wanted some? The TNT champion, our scapegoat, Jack Perry. After beating Darby at All In, he wants first shot, and it looks like it will be Danielson versus Jack for the AEW World Championship. Champion versus champion at All Out. And there's already people online being like, oh, the Jack Perry, what? That's so stupid, Tony. You're a freaking idiot. Jack Perry's a bum. Most of the people that hate on Jack Perry, it's ridiculous, online, they're just CM Punk D-Riders, that, and that's, their only reason for hating, and that's the reason they'll say, oh, I hate Jack Perry because of CM Punk. That's it. That's all that matters. Well, Punk was right. He's a child. Dude, these two are going to have a freaking awesome match. So go on and keep hating because I really seriously don't care. At the end of this match between Danielson and Perry, we're going to be standing here being like, holy shit, dude. That match was awesome. Not just because Danielson can have a great match with literally just about anybody, but because Jack Perry is also a great wrestler too. So literally, again, suck it and go F yourselves. I really do not care. This match is going to be awesome. I can't wait. I know he thought it was going to be Christian Cage, but bro's not going to use that contract anytime soon. Maybe he uses that shit on whoever beats Danielson, if it's a babyface like Darby or something. I don't freaking know. Point is, Perry Danielson is going to be super dope. I can't wait for it. And if you really are still going to be trying to hate on it, I'll say the same thing that I will say to you afterwards when they tear the house down. Cry me a river. Okay, you guys, that is Dynamite. We are Dunsky. Put in the river mirror. We are done. Really solid show tonight. All Out is literally just 10 days away, and I can't wait. But before we get to that, we got Bash in Berlin this Saturday. Punk and Drew in a strap match. Cody versus KO. Battle of the Friends for the WWE Championship. Orton versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Terror Twins versus Judgment Day's Liv Morgan and the Living Legend Dominic Mysterio, and the women's tag titles on the line when the unholy union of Isla Dawn and Alba Fire against Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. It's going to be a super awesome night in Berlin. I cannot freaking wait. But before we get to that, we got the final SmackDown coming this Friday with Mello versus Hayes. We're running it back because, Andrade wants more of the Mello freaking treatment of getting his ass whooped and taking that L. And we'll see how Cody and KO, try to really navigate what the hell happened last week with KO's almost heel turn. So that should be fun. And hey, this will be the week when Jimmy finally returns to SmackDown. Blah, or when Austin Theory finally turns on Grayson Waller. Blah. Seriously, guys, you're not going to want to miss any of these shows going down, and you're most certainly not going to want to miss what your boy, the best gabber in the biz, has to say afterwards. So, keep on liking, and most importantly, damn sure keep on subscribing. And keep on remembering that when it comes to talking wrestling, who better to gab with than Gabe. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed Dynamite tonight. It was dope, but gotta move on. So, deuces, puces, and I will see you guys after SmackDown this Friday.